everyone. Several months ago, my editing partner, Jeffrey Hite, and myself, Michael Plested, were approached. Well, maybe approached is the wrong word. We were requested by several high-ranking members of an evil organization that I'm not willing to name for fear of my family's life or lives, continued existence, call it whatever you will. We were asked is the wrong word. We were requested to create a handbook, a how-to handbook for the wannabe supervillain. Our benefactors, if you will, decided that the ranks of the mad scientist, evil overlord, mad whatever
community
in the world, yes, were they were thinning somewhat. There, the quality wasn't there any longer, and they were frankly tired of putting up with all of the armies and legal police forces of the world themselves. So part of their request was that we solicit the supervillain organizations of the world and the supervillains and ask them for their wisdom, what's worked for them, what hasn't, and compile that into a how-to compendium that has come to be known as a method to the madness, a guide to the super evil. I'm sorry, I've had too many nights where all I've had for rest are beatings with rubber hoses while suspended over a tub of water with booster cables. So I apologize. Please don't beat me anymore. But as part of our promotional efforts, we have been asked to interview or provide our benefactors with the opportunity to answer a few questions for you, our reading audience, just so you would have a better appreciation of who these people are. So Jeffrey Hite and myself will be asking a number of questions, and you will have the opportunity to see and hear what the contributors to this handbook, this wonderful, evil, villainous handbook of how-tos, find out what they have to say. So I'm going to allow my co-editor and friend and fellow victim, Jeffrey Hite, to ask the first question. So, Jeff, without further ado, please go ahead.
Yes, I've just been let out of the airlock. They keep bringing the amount of air down, and I keep being threatened with sucking vacuum. So I apologize ahead of time for my ability to focus on the questions. But here they are.
Oxygen deprivation is a terrible thing.
It really is, and after so long of doing it, it's yeah. So the first question that we'd like to ask of our supervillain authors is: when you go out for dinner and you order filet mignon, how do you pronounce that second word? Does it sound French, or could you be talking about a nicely cooked slice of one of your henchmen?
Or raw, if that's how you prefer it, I suppose.
Yeah.
So another question we have to ask is, if you could have an evil lair anywhere in the world, and you didn't have to worry too much about, I don't know, pesky superheroes or militias or any of those annoying things, where would it be and why?
Yeah, that's a good one. The next question is: when building the death traps around your home, secret lair, undersea villa, space station, whatever it happens to be.
Death Star,
yeah. Do you really want them to be death traps, or just, ow, that really, really hurts a lot traps? And
yes.
Why would you choose one or the other?
Next question. Whatever you like to be called, whether that is a scientist with global domination in your profile, mad scientist, evil overlord, galactic ruler, let out your soft side a little bit. Show us your inner self. What are you afraid of? Are you afraid of, I don't know, carny folk? Maybe it might involve sharks wearing a certain frickin' laser beam on their head. What what do you fear? What are you afraid of? What gets you to wake up in the middle of the night in a cold sweat?
Yeah, that's I have to, right on the top of my list is this thing that I've been in for the last year. The
Yeah, we laugh
airlock.
because it beats crying, really.
Exactly, exactly.
We love you.
We love you. Thank you. Thank you for letting us live
So far.
so far. Yeah. So the next question is, what is your favorite way to torture your nemesis? We all have our nemesis. We all have these people that come after us in the night. They keep trying to break into our lair. They keep trying to foil our plots. Sometimes they succeed. Sometimes they don't. But when you capture them, what is your favorite way of torturing or tormenting them? Does it have to do with the rack? Are you more old school? Do you try to come up with new things? Do you
Try
just
to keep
mess with
this a
their
little
minds?
less graphic too, because there might be children watching this. I mean, you don't want to turn the young people of the world away from being supervillains too soon.
Exactly. And their parents may not let them read it if you're too graphic. So,
Next question. What are the defining characteristics that you look for in a minion? Is it height? Is it the ability to lift heavy equipment? Maybe take a punch? What is it about your favorite minions that you always look for?
yeah. So the next question is, how did you originally get into evil science, being an evil overlord? What got you started down that road? Um, and is it something that's significant? Is it something else somebody else could follow?
The next question is kind of an interesting one. I've been told anyway, and that is, do you consider yourself to be a supervillain or a mad scientist or an evil overlord or something entirely different, and why?
Yeah, that's definitely a good one. At least that's what I've been told.
Yes, I've been told it's my favorite.
What is, as an evil doctor or mad scientist, what is your favorite mode of transportation? Is it transport, teleport beam? Is it some mythical mode of transportation? Or are you like Gru and you just have this giant
Rocket car or
rocket
whatever.
car? Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those were good times.
They were good times.
Next question is a bit of a poll, really, and that is, are you a Coke person or a Pepsi person or maybe Dr. Pepper?
Yes, yes, it's an important what is your favorite beverage question. And last question that we have here, and obviously the most important, is what is your favorite evil application or product? And how do you put that to work?
Again, don't be too graphic, please.
Yeah, yeah. So those are the questions that we have for our evil authors.
Yes.
Please, please let us know what your answers are, or some or all, or any of the answers.
Please don't
And
hurt us.
please don't hurt us. And you can leave a reply in a video. You can send us a audio reply of the questions, or you can just write the answers down and send them to us. Slip them underneath the airlock door.
Yes.
However you want to get them to us, so that we can let everyone else know about what, as an evil doctor, mad scientist.
What makes you tick?
Exactly, because the apparently the world wants to know.
I've heard that. I've been told that.
Yes.
many times, repeatedly with rubber hoses. And for those of you who have seen this video and you're still not quite clear on what's going on, well, I pity you, first, because our benefactors have eyes and ears everywhere, and they know who's been good and who's been naughty, kind of like Santa Claus.
Yes.
But they don't leave presents under the tree.
Well, they may leave presents. They're just not the kind of presents you want.
No, that's right. That's right. So this is for the handbook, as previously mentioned, called A Method to the Madness, A Guide to the Super Evil, which is available from Five Rivers Publishing, July 1st, 2013. It'll be available for pre-order actually right now on their site, which is 5rivers.org. Or you can wait to find it on amazon.ca.com.uk.co. anything that's out there, or any online bookseller near you. And of course, you can go into any bookstore and order it. Just be prepared to answer those awkward questions like, why are you trying to learn how to take over the world? Be prepared to have your death ray handy, or your freeze ray, or your hypnosis ray, or whatever ray you happen to like, even if it is a manta ray.
Yes, be prepared with that.
Yes.
So, good luck, and stay out of the supervillain's way, and we hope to see you soon.
Yeah, well, yes. Yes, what Jeffrey said. We really want to see you soon. Yes.
Yes, yes.
Thank you.